elite, but they're not the bottom of the barrel, and you got them recreational kids.
You're right.
What's
You're definitely right.
what's the bottom of the barrel again, J. Cole?
You know, that's the ones that just there because they mom and daddy want to play something. They don't care if they get in or not.
Yeah, those are there too, even in volleyball.
So J. Cole, do you go through this, man, when you talking about your church league MVP? Like, have you just had to let some guys just be there that was on your
it's definitely some guys on my team who was good there, man. Who just say they played with J. Cole church league MVP, man.
You said they there just to say they played with J. Cole church league MVP.
They played with church league MVP, man. That's it.
Man, I can't stand it, man, bro. You got my nerves.
Bro, listen. Orlando National was my first big AAU tournament, and I, our first game we played a team that was mid. They was in the middle, so I did decent. You know what I'm saying? I like 12, 13 points, a couple threes. Bro, our next game is when I got introduced to like everybody don't play basketball the same way. We talking about them elite upper echelon people. Bro, Brandon Jennings is the best basketball player I've ever seen in my life in person that I've guarded, bro. I've never seen a man make so many shots on one person.
Say it again, Red.
I said Brandon Jennings played with Southeast Elite at one point. I played
bro.
with him.
I caught him on Mean Street when he was a little older. And it was why it made me rethink why am I even doing this, bro? like it's levels of stuff, bro. Like how I'm just saying you got the upper, middle, and lower. I thought I was upper until I ran into Brandon Jennings.
So where did you place yourself at after that?
At that point, I was the bottom of the upper, higher of the middle.
Okay. All right, I'll take that. That ain't too bad,
I mean, I ain't going like no sucker, but 40 sounded a lot better than 15. I had 15.
Yeah, you had 40 and you had 15. You was holding him?
He had 40.
Oh, you had 40.
I want y'all to go to the bathroom and put water in your hand and try and hold it. That's what it's like trying to guard Brandon Jennings, bro.
What's wrong with you, man?
He's the fastest thing I've ever seen, bro.
But I can't say that though. When I went to nationals, as a sixth grader, I went to going to work. like if you let my dad tell it, that's when he figured out that I had something really to me. Cause we played this team actually baseball. We played this team. They were short as hell, but could shoot the damn ball, right? They was on our tail. But then next thing you know, I done locked in and I done went crazy.
That's the worst though, man. When you got one of those teams that's short and you be like, man, we finna whoop them. And they just come out on fire.
All of them. Every level, 1 through 5, they all got to burn them.
Burn them.
That's the worst. That is the worst. Like, yeah. We finna take this team. Oh, you got a team that that like this shouldn't be on the court with us, and they hit you with that organized basketball or that sport, whatever sport you playing.
Right.
It is, bro. Princeton cuts. My bad. They hit you with backdoor cuts off pick. Like, bro, like what are you doing, bro? We're playing basketball, bro.
That'd be the worst. Like, how are we losing? Or why they in this game with us? And then when you're a coach, it's like you looking at this and like, bro, like what are y'all doing? Have y'all forgot everything we done went over?
Right.
And as a player, it's like, I just can't stop this coach. Like, what I'm supposed to do?
Man, but thank you, Lord, though. My dad, I showed my tail out there. It was one of them points, how when you play good and everybody from the other team, parents come to you and be like, man, you a bad boy. I swear the whole gym came to, because when I tell you they were kicking our tail, and then I just went for it. I swear I had 40 in that thing in the 6th grade.
So we just dropping 40s everywhere around here, huh?
Man,
yeah,
listen, I wasn't getting dropped 40 on me.
I ain't never dropped 40 on certain.
and he went to Duke. And we are good friends to this day. Amir Jefferson.
Yeah, he was like that too.
Mm-hmm.
We done went off on a tangent, bro. We talking about Kevin Durant. My bad.
What did he say?
He said we done went off on a tangent. We were talking about Kevin Durant.
Well, look, speaking of PG County, I told you, but Michael Beasley might be the coldest thing, one of the coldest thing I ever seen play in high school.
Yeah, Michael Beasley was nasty.
Everybody from that area cold.
So tell me this. Are we talking about? We still got Kevin in the air with the conversation. And I'm gonna go to Reggie first. And Johnson, you can answer this question too. And Joe, I definitely want you to get in on this too, because Ms. Johnson, you played ball at a higher level in college, and I'm gonna let J. Cole go last. And so, like, how do you feel, like, Reggie? How do you feel about Kevin Durant being able to be on all these great teams and not pulling off more than, I ain't gonna say more than one championship or two championships with a best team? Yeah, we hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, we hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Can you
Yes,
hear
sir.
me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, okay. Well, first off, it takes a team, man. Mike couldn't win it by his damn self, so I don't know, man. Everybody I don't know. Could be coaching, could be circumstances up in Brooklyn, like you couldn't keep them together because everything Kyrie was going through, talking about the earth is flat and all type of stuff. And so I don't know what to tell you, man. It's hardening because when he chose to go somewhere, he won. But when he's not choosing, he can't win a rock battle.
Hold on. Wait. He didn't choose to go to Brooklyn?
Did he?
Yeah.
I could have sworn he got. Did he get traded? I could have sworn he got traded. Did he go?
He chose to go to Brooklyn.
Well,
just like he chose to go to Phoenix. Like players like Kevin.
No, he didn't choose to go to Phoenix. He got traded to Phoenix.
He wanted to get traded to Phoenix, though. He chose to go to Phoenix.
Are you Cole? It's your boy. You tell us.
It is. Listen, I'm just waiting on my turn. I'm gonna get it real clear when it's my turn, bro. I promise.
But all I know is it's crazy that he ain't won yet. But like everybody want to blame him, but still at the end of the day, it's a team game, man.
Now, Ms. Johnson, I'm gonna have you go on that.
Can you repeat the question?
Stay on your walk.
I'm in the store. I'm in the store with my child, and we are trying to decide if we're gonna spend $88 on a purse. And
well, I'm gonna
my heart tells me no. But go ahead, ask the question.
It's fine. I'm gonna let you figure it out because that's a tough question. With them $88 to spend on the purse.
Yeah, I know.
Especially when dealing with little girls.
We're Orlando, but go to the basketball question. What about Kevin Durant?
He's been on some amazing teams, and he's come out with 2 championships with the Warriors. After he lost against them, he ended up joining them. Not to throw any gas on the fire.
That's what it was.
That's what it was. Yeah. And he'd have been in New York, which he chose to go to New York, and teamed up with a guy named Kyrie.
I know Kyrie. Mm-hmm.
That's where he wanted to go. Then he got traded to Phoenix, where he wanted to get traded to, from what I know and understand. And went down there with Chris Paul and Devin Booker and didn't win. I'm not saying that he had a full season because he only played 20-something games. Am I right, J. Cole?
Correct.
And so I don't know the time frame. Did he have enough time to do it? Probably didn't, but he still didn't win a championship. Like he's been blessed to be at a lot of different golden teams. Even when he was with OKC, 3 of those guys on that team won MVPs of the NBA. And so when do we start putting him in the same category as in, bro, you're not or I ain't gonna say you're not the GOAT. I'm gonna say like you got to start criticizing him as in the Kobe's, the Jordans, and the LeBrons. That's my question.
Has he done enough to get criticized like that?
So when do we start checking him, basically? And how old is he?
34.
So does he still have time left? I mean, is LeBron older than he is? He's older than LeBron.
No, LeBron is 38. He's 34.
Okay. You know, I honestly do not have an answer because I don't know enough about Durant himself, except
but that's okay, Ms.
his
Johnson.
mama
I got you.
take care of all his finances. I do know that.
Well, I'm gonna pass this to Joe because Joe been over here waiting.
Oh, I ain't know Joe was in there.
Joe,
Hey, Joe.
Be respectful, Joe.
No,
Man, I'm finna be Joe Lockett. You
be Joe Lockett.
Hey, I'm finna be Joe Lockett, right? You already know me. No, you know, Kevin Durant. Let me say this about him. He's a great, awesome player. Everything that everybody say he is, he's that dude. I would want him on my team, but as a player, he's not a leader. He is a teammate. He is the Robin to a Batman. Every team he's ever been.
I know J. Cole over there
smoking. But okay, J. Cole can smoke, but I got a pipe he can put it in. Okay. But I'm being honest. Durant is the man, but he's not the man without other men around him. He have been on every team that he could have been on that could have possibly won. He won with the Warriors. Why? Because he had a great squad that already was a championship team, right? That had the pedigree of winning. So all he had to do was beat Kevin Durant. For him to be the great Kevin Durant, but when the great Kevin Durant is on a team with a bunch of unruly people, he's not that guy. Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, what did they do? They went in and made everybody be who they be. Draymond Green, what he went and did to that team, made everybody be warriors. When you go to a Kevin Durant team, what are you? When you playing with Kevin Durant, what are you? What is the mentality of Kevin Durant when you own his team? Kevin Durant said, I want to hoop. I want to win. That's what Kyrie do. That's what he want to go do. That's fine. We just need to go ahead and we get on the court and hoop. That's not a leader of men. He's a leader of himself. And that's fine. You put him on a team, you can't be a championship team, but you got to have the alpha dog. And unfortunately for Durant, he don't want that role. Now, is he going to, when he get with Phoenix, even on Phoenix, he ain't the man. Who the man at Phoenix? Booker is the guy, right? And he's going to take the back seat. Do you think Kobe, LeBron, everybody, whenever they go to a team, they automatically don't take the back seat? Kevin Durant went to Phoenix and automatically took the back seat of Robin.
Well, I wouldn't say he took the back seat and go to State because he the one won the MVPs.
He won the MVPs because he had the room to do what he had to go do, and the other star players gave him the room to do it. He around these other star players.
He just ain't do it.
Okay.
He just ain't do it.
He did it twice with the same team, right?
And getting to them same spots when he was in Brooklyn. And I'll say even with the Suns, he just couldn't get in the rhythm. He had time to do it in Brooklyn.
He definitely had time to do it in Brooklyn.
I'm gonna say this: he won with the 2 times he was on the team. And they would have won when he got hurt. The 2 times he played with that team, he won. Other than that, he ain't did nothing by himself.
So, and I'm gonna let J. Cole go because I got a question to ask J. Cole too. But J. Cole, go ahead and go, man, because I know you got some straightening to get done.
So the disrespectful one is really loud for no reason, man. But you know, I have to do this all the time with my friends because they disrespect it too. Let's just go one by one. They say Kevin Durant's never been on a team with people who aren't like that. Kevin Durant's rookie year, the team wasn't good at all. The second year they got Westbrook. Now here we are in like year 4 for KD. He takes that Thunder team to the finals, man, and he loses to LeBron James. Now we like, hey, he had teammates who won MVPs after him. When they were there, James Harden averaged 11 points in the finals. 11. He needed help. That's what KD needed, was help. He goes to Golden State, who just lost to LeBron James, I might add. They went out and called Kevin Durant after the game. Hey, bro, we need you to pull up. You might be the only way we can win. Not only does he go there, he's the best player on the team when he gets there. He averages 30, shooting 50% from the field. Win Finals MVP not once but twice. Would have won it the third time had he not tore his Achilles carrying the franchise. Tears his Achilles, goes to Brooklyn, teams up with Kyrie. You know, first season he not there because he's getting his Achilles repaired. Comes back the second year, him and Kyrie and Harden start cooking. They say it wouldn't work. They get in the playoffs, they sweeping everybody. Sweep Boston. They're playing Milwaukee. Kyrie fall on Giannis' ankle. Things change a little bit. Game 5, he go get 55. Game 6, he go get 41. Game 7, he has 57, and he's an inch away from winning. But he has no one out there with him. No one. Nobody. So he leaves. He goes to Phoenix. 20 games in, him and Booker playing. You try to call my man Robin. I mean, you don't average 30 on 55% shooting. Never been done in history before. That's neither here nor there. And be a Robin. They just lost. That happens. Now, will it be Book's team? Yes, it will be Book's team because Book's been there for the longest. But Kevin Durant is going to be the best player on whatever team he goes to. This is how it works.
I didn't say he was going to be the best player. I said he's Robin.
What Robin is he then? Because if he's better than Batman, is he not like what Robin is he?
When you look at Phoenix, who they going to say is his team?
They're going to say Kevin Durant is the reason they won.
No, when you look at Phoenix right now, whose team is it?
It's Book.
He Robin.
How can you be Robin and be the best?
Because the team belongs to Batman.
It don't make sense.
It does make sense.
I'm better than you, but the team is yours.
Okay, the Lakers. Whose team is it?
Bron.
Who's back? Who's Robin?
AD.
So isn't Kevin Durant AD on the Phoenix Suns? Because you just said the team belongs to Booker. So he's Robin. He's
AD
a good Robin.
Better than LeBron James. AD is not better than LeBron James.
Okay, so let me ask you this question. If LeBron James went to Phoenix, who's Batman? Who's Robin?
Sure. I have no problem saying Kevin Durant is still the best player on the court.
You ain't answer my question, sir. If LeBron James went to Phoenix today, who's
LeBron
Batman and who's
Batman
Robin
wherever he goes?
Huh?
LeBron is going to be Batman wherever he goes.
Okay, then. So that's what I just said. KD is Robin.
No, KD does not inspire men. He's not a leader of men.
He's not.
And that's okay. I don't need him to be that.
He Robin. Batman lead men. Robin, they follow and play real good and win championships.
Right. So your knock on him is because he don't tell people what to do.
No, I'm not knocking him. I'm saying he's a great player. I'm just saying what you're gonna get from KD is what you get. I think he's an awesome player, but I'm not gonna say he's gonna lead a team. Will he be a big part of the team or contributing while they win? Yes. But is he gonna be that dude that's gonna make everybody better? No. But KD will go get his every single time. Every time he wins.
So if a team lost in the finals and you put KD on it and they win in the finals, what does that mean?
He was Robin. Unless it's his team.
Sense, Big Joe.
If he was
not making sense, Joe.
How am I not making sense? You just said Batman is the leading guy. That's his team, right? So if
they lose without Kevin Durant, but win,
that's what they've been
Kevin
doing.
Durant.
Every team he's been on except for the Warriors, they have lost. The Warriors won without Kevin. Even when he left, they won without him. He haven't won anything without them. They won before him and they won after him. So he's not the only reason why they won.
And to be the nuttest part, the Warriors, I won't do that because they won. So what if Kyrie was hurt? They still won. A dub is a dub.
Okay, if Kevin Durant would have won without the Warriors, I would say, okay, cool, he that guy, but he's not that guy. The Warriors won before him and won after him.
Yeah, basically what he's saying is a Tom Brady effect. Like that's how you got to look at this. Like shoot, Tom Brady won without Belichick. You know what I'm saying? That was the conversation.
But Tom Brady also went to a team with 6 other Pro Bowlers.
Listen, but I get that, but he still won without a Belichick. And so without Belichick, like they were saying that he wasn't gonna be the Tom Brady, or without the Patriots, he wasn't gonna be the Tom Brady that he was groomed to be. You get what I'm saying? So this is what Joe is saying to you. Like without these different weapons around you, have you won a championship since then? Now we can say Braun had won without a Dwayne Wade. We can say he had won without a Kevin Love. We can't say he has won without a Kyrie Irving.
He won with a Kyrie Irving and an Anthony Davis.
He
These
had
aren't
Kyrie.
bums we talking about.
But he still won without a Kyrie. He's won without an AD, and he's won without a D Wade
Yes,
too.
the other people you're replacing are Hall of Fame people.
So
He won
neither
with the
those
third greatest
guys,
shooting
neither
guard
of
of all
those guys
time.
that was on OKC is a Hall of Fame guy. Neither of those
Not
guys
the-
that's on the Warriors is a Hall of Fame guy. Any of those guys that's on the Nets was a Hall of Fame guy. Any of those guys on the Phoenix Suns wasn't a Hall of Fame guy.
Listen to what I'm going to tell you.
I'm listening.
Kevin Durant played the same LeBron James we talking about, right? In the finals, and they lost. LeBron had Dwayne Wade, the third greatest shooting guard of all time, and Chris Bosh.
When he was with the Warriors. When he's been by himself, he has not done it.
He did that with the Thunder, Joe.
Okay, he did that with Thunder. He lost.
And he lost, right?
Okay.
He lost to a better team.
And so we're saying
that happens.
So we're saying, what can he do without the Warriors? That's Joe's question. What are you without the Warriors? Because you're a great player.
Yes,
you're probably one of the
most elite players out there, bro,
in the world. Know what I'm saying? But without that, with those extra pieces that you do have, I'm not saying that you don't have those pieces, but what are you without the Warriors? That's the question that Joe's asking.
What is Michael Jordan without Scottie Pippen?
Obviously nothing, because he ain't do nothing without Scottie.
What is LeBron James without these same people he had?
But
LeBron has done with multiple people and multiple teams.
Yeah,
so
you can't say that.
He's not even in the equation, bro.
I can say that.
How we're making excuses?
Because you can ask, what is LeBron without Kyrie? He's still a champion. What is LeBron without D Wade? He's still a champion.
Right. Move the pieces. Move the pieces.
But it's nothing to move when you're classified as a champion on that squad and without them. Like, we're trying to see, what are you without Steph? What are you without Clay? What are you without?
It's impossible for you to be classified that if you don't win. I don't think I get what I'm saying. LeBron won with Dwayne Wade, right? And then he left and he won with Kyrie Irving. And then he left and he won with Anthony Davis.
Uh-huh.
None of these players are bums.
Kevin Durant does not play with bums.
So that makes it even worse for your argument, because none of the players that Kevin Durant left or went to another team with are bums.
With injury, Kyrie wasn't playing. Kevin Durant was playing by himself in the playoffs.
Exactly. That makes it even worse, because he wasn't playing when LeBron had took them to the finals either. Remember, he got hurt.
Who? Kyrie?
Yeah, Kyrie got hurt the year before. No, it was the year after. The year before.
He got hurt in the finals.
That makes it even worse.
Kyrie got hurt in game one and they lost, which means Bron wasn't carrying by himself. He got to the finals with Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love.
Makes it even worse.
We talking about Kevin Love,
because you look at the Brooklyn Nets team, bro. Like, that was
okay.
Way
When
better
LeBron left, what has Kevin Love been?
Trash.
Okay then. And Kyrie. Kyrie
just went to the finals.
Yeah, he went to the final. Yeah, he definitely just went to the finals, but he went to the finals on somebody else's coattail, though.
Yeah.
Oh, he started and played.
Man,
he had a contribution.
Yeah, he did. I give him that, but he wasn't even a third. He wasn't even a third choice on that team, though.
You're saying after LeBron left, what was Kevin Love when LeBron was there? Because that's what we're talking about.
No, you just said what was he? We just asked what was he when he left. Kevin Durant, Kevin Love was great when LeBron was there. Don't get me wrong.
Doing the same thing now as he did with LeBron.
No, man, he done slowed down. He done took a step or two back.
How he do the same thing? He play defense, rebound, and shoot threes. He do the same thing.
Okay, you're right. But anyways, what is Kevin Durant without Kyrie? I mean, Steph Curry and Clay and Draymond.
If y'all want to sit here and say Kevin Durant's career to y'all is only as deep as the Warriors go, then that's fine. That means the argument for basketball we're not down in his career. No. We're not down in his career. We're asking the question that everybody wants to hear. What is he without them? If you want to classify by champions and making people better and being the GOAT, then what are you without these other guys that's already won before you got there? I don't call Kevin Durant the GOAT. But are you saying this is why he's not in that argument?
No. We just asking why he's not. What is he without these guys? We trying to get a championship out of him without them.
Like everybody want to see Durant win one on his own. Everybody want to see Kyrie win one on his own with another team. Those two things haven't happened.
That's not real. That's not realistic. Winning a championship on your own.
No,
so you telling me Michael Jordan? No. So you telling me Michael Jordan won all them championships on his
own? No, not at all. But he definitely won winning. He definitely didn't win them without Scotty. This is what I'm saying. When it comes,
that's the point I'm saying.
When it comes to two players,
he didn't win without Scotty.
When it comes to three players, I know three players right now that won without their number 2 guy or their number 1 guy. That's LeBron James. That's Kobe Bryant, and that's Steph Curry. Because everybody was saying, what can he do without Kevin Durant?
Who was LeBron's number 2 guy?
What you mean? Who was Kyrie? D Wade?
Chris Bosh?
AD? All of them was LeBron number 2 guy. He's won on different teams without them.
A team, of course you're going to win when you got guys that's contributing.
So that's what I'm saying. LeBron has had another Hall of Fame person beside him.
What does that make Durant? That's the question. Like y'all,
I'm not arguing for Durant or against Durant. I'm just arguing because neither one of y'all is over here answering either one of y'all's questions. Because J. Cole said something to y'all ain't answer, and y'all said something to Cole, and Cole ain't answer. I'm just over here being a basketball fan. None of y'all making damn sense.
You get on my nerves, man.
So I guess to answer y'all question, I like Kevin Durant is not where LeBron is ranked at. Is that what we're saying?
No, they trying to say, Cole, who is Kevin Durant without Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, and Draymond Green?
He's a top 20 basketball player of all time.
Yeah, but we're talking about.
But what do you call him without them? You can't call him a champion. That's what they're trying to say.
I don't know the title to put on there.
Robin.
I don't know the title to put on.
Robin.
I've never seen Robin be better than Batman. That's my thing. And I'm a Batman fanatic. I have it tatted on my arm.
But tell me this: how excited you was to see Robin coming out that WatchCon, right?
Talking about when he was coming to help Batman.
Yeah, like how excited you was and be like, oh, like Robin really the truth.
Not that excited, to be honest.
But can I be honest with you? Let me say this. Hey, J. Cole, I'm gonna say this, bro. This is what I believe. I believe for you and a lot of people, Kevin Durant is Batman. But I think for Kevin Durant, he's okay with being Robin. Real talk. I'm not trying to put him down, but I think he's okay. Whatever role he needs to play so he can win. Kevin Durant always say, "What? I want to hoop. I want to win." He don't care about being the leader of the team. There's another leader, and we win. He's okay with that.
Yeah, and I feel like when it's time to buckle down and he know he got to put the team on his back,
he'll do it.
He gonna do it.
Yeah, but do he need to be the man that said, "This is my team"? He don't care about that. Durant don't mind being Robin to Booker. He don't care about that. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But I think for J. Cole, I think for a lot of people, to him, he is Batman.
Robin. I wouldn't say that's Robin.
Like Robin as a character is not to be disrespected, but
we might just don't see it.
Robin is not.
Kevin Durant's a quiet person.
Okay, but today on this show, you Batman.
You know what I'm saying? C.J. Moses, quiet as hell. He's not gonna rah. He's gonna lead by example.
But you know who CJ was, but you know CJ ran that defense.
Yeah, and you know KD is a hell of a scorer. It can go just like y'all said. When he turns it on, he turns it on.
Yeah, we get that.
But the thing is, though, we need to say Kevin Durant is not consistent.
True.
That too.
True.
That's what we need to say. Like
at championships,
anybody not being a champion when it's time. Like he even with Golden State, well, he knew he had more help, but you got to realize being with Brooklyn. You mean to tell me that Kyrie and James Harden can do the same thing as Klay Thompson and Stephen Curry? They're the 2 best shooters of all time.
Thank you.
What you mean?
And no offense to Kyrie or Harden, but most of them guys are ball dominant guys. Them two other guys aren't. So it's easier for them to move around and Kevin Durant be able to do what he do and kick it in the corner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you can't do that with Kyrie and Harden. Harden not going to move around and move the zone and keep everybody on their toes. Kyrie might not either. You know what I'm saying? So
But that's
you really
and
can't
Reggie, what
judge
you're
them.
saying basketball wise makes perfect sense. But the system they had in Brooklyn was working. Injuries is what killed them. It wasn't the ball
Injuries
sickness.
and believing in the damn earth is flat.
Yeah. I mean, Durant made the wrong choice, I believe, in my humble opinion. He teamed up with Kyrie because he thought, he figured what they could do, and Kyrie just went on the same page as he was.
I think for him to leave to leave Golden State, I didn't think he gonna get a championship after that. Anyway,
It's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be tough. I mean, because you gotta think you get spoiled with somebody that can shoot just as good as you, or even better.
Yeah.
Now you got to go find somebody else can even hold your jock strap when it comes to shooting.
Yeah.
I'm talking about pure shooters.
Yeah.
You got Steph and Clay that can just shoot from anywhere on the court, and 9 times out of 10 or 10 times out of 10 that thing going in. He can just throw it up. It can be something crazy. It's going in. You get what I'm saying? So you get spoiled with that greatness of it, and now you got to go find somebody that can at least bank a shot. You get what I'm saying? Like it's different, bro. Like, but you got to be able to adjust. Now I can say, and it's not even being a fan. It's talking about actual factuals. Like it's only been one guy I have seen being able to do that.
LeBron.
And that's LeBron. And that's not even being a fan, but we see that he go to 3 different franchises with 3 different players that plays way different than the last team he was on or the team before that. And he's giving you what he can to get that team to a championship and to win it.
And that's why I said that's a Batman type guy, because he can take anybody, figure it out. And Kobe did it.
Yeah.
When he had to rebuild it with the Lakers.
Kobe had to do it.
Kobe went in and he did it his way. He figured out and he got his 5th championship. That's why I say Kevin Durant is not that kind of guy. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not knocking his game, but he is not looking to be that. He just want to be around some guys who love to hoop, that can play the game, that's going to play it the right way, and he's going to go in and do his thing, and that's okay.
Yeah, like I said, it's only been 3 guys I've seen do it: Kobe, Steph, and Bron. And other than that, like I ain't seen nobody else just do that at a championship level to say that, oh, I don't need Shaq. Or even Shaq. I'm sorry, I forgot about Shaq. To put Shaq in that conversation too. I don't need Kobe to win. Guess what? I'm gonna win this over here with D Wade. I teach D Wade how to win. And so even with D Wade, I guess D Wade is in that conversation too, right? Because he did it without Bron, he did it without Shaq. So it's on this select few.
I be honest, I hate having this argument talking about guys, Batman and Robin. It's a team game, man. Everybody has to do their part. Like nobody has ever won it by themselves.
True.
Even Kawhi Leonard won it with damn Kyle Lowry and who else? Fred Van Fleet and a couple other guys. Like you can say what you want to say. Like they're not superstars, but they still did their job.
Yeah.
Well, can I ask y'all this? Because y'all are champions, right? So.
I guess we put Kawhi in that conversation.
Is it easy? Is it different when you got a guy that is the alpha leader and he comes out and show it on the court in championship time? Does that make you want to play harder? Because that's what I don't believe that's what Kevin Durant does on a consistent basis. Like if Jordan, if it's 5 minutes left in the game and they down 20, y'all still in it. Kobe the same thing. With Kevin Durant,
professional pride.
Okay. And with Kevin Durant, I don't feel the teams believe in him like that. If Kevin Durant is on the floor, you down 20. I done seen Kevin Durant get pulled a lot of games.
Yeah, and me personally, especially if we down anyway, but if I see that my teammate still trying, if he see me still trying, but you better do everything you can to bust your tail like I'm busting my tail,
right?
Because this game ain't over with. Like, that's
my God, bro.
I ain't saying that Kevin ain't that guy, but I'm just sitting there saying that we're down. And if
y'all is saying Kevin ain't that guy, nothing.
Listen, no, I'm talking about that situation. I'm talking about he's not. I'm trying to find out who's Kevin Durant on these great teams without a Steph Curry. Because without a Steph Curry right now, he's not a champion.
That's still he's still a top 20 player all time. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's cool. I mean,
Yeah.
one of the greatest players in the world
Yes.
is not a champion right now.
Yeah.
And
The only thing
Charles Barkley.
Can't say that's the only thing about the argument because I'm either for you or Cole. I'm just here for it's a bystander. Only thing I can say he's not a champion because he ain't won one without being to go to state. That's the argument they're trying to make. So anyway, I'm tired of talking about Kevin Durant. Let's talk about paying $250,000 to go 2 miles into the water.
Man, listen, we gotta take a break. We're gonna hit on that when we get back. Boy, you crazy. Listen, we'll be right back, man.
I'm not crazy.
Yeah. Listen, we'll be right back, man, with the Ropes with TR3.
Inspired by quality ingredients and excellent service, Edgar's Bakery has been a staple of Alabamian celebrations since 1998. What started as a small neighborhood bakery, founded by Terry and Dottie Smith in Birmingham, has expanded to 10 locations throughout Alabama. Edgar's Bakery offers hot, delicious breakfast and lunch options, in addition to grab-and-go deli items. They offer a wide range of pastries and desserts, including cookies, bars, brownies, cakes, cupcakes, and much more, made entirely from scratch, using fresh, natural ingredients. Shop for gifts and merchandise in-store, including everyday and seasonal home decor items. Edgar's has something for everyone. They also offer catering, shipping, and delivery options. Visit their website today at edgarsbakery.com or stop by a location near you.
Walk On Sports Bistro puts everything they've got into bringing you game day with a taste of Louisiana. Dig into their mouth-watering, made-from-scratch Louisiana dishes or fan favorites like juicy burgers and fresh salads, all in front of 70-plus TVs with more than 40 beers on tap. Watching at home, Walk-Ons is available to go. Order online or through the Walk-Ons mobile app. Visit Walk-Ons in Tuscaloosa, Hoover, Montgomery, and Mobile. Walk On Sports Bistro, more than a restaurant.
Excuse me, do you know how long halftime is for a Crimson Tide football game?
15 minutes? 12 minutes?
18 minutes? I'm pretty sure 12 minutes.
Actually, halftime at Alabama lasts 20 minutes. Any idea how long it takes to complete a mortgage application?
An hour and a half.
Probably like 3 hours at least. It takes a couple days.
I'm going to go with 45 minutes.
Actually, at Assurance Financial, you can apply for a mortgage in less time than halftime. Find out more by visiting them at assuranceMortgage.com. That's assuranceMortgage.com.
Equal housing opportunity, NMLS 70876.
Call Chase Brooks at 205-612-4046.
Tax time is just around the corner. It would be a great time to purchase your new home. Capco Builders is a company who has been building manufactured homes for the last 20 years. If you are in the state of Alabama, go by and see one of our local retailers today. J&J Homes in Coleman, Repo Land in Albertville, Oxford Housing in Oxford, Freedom Homes in Jasper, Miller Homes in Opelika, Discount Home Sales in Enterprise, Spartan in Summerdale, Daystar in Sylacauga and Clanton, and always remember, Capco Builders, where quality comes first.
Be there as your champion Stallions defend their title. Get your tickets now for this weekend's home game.
We can't wait to have you for the USFL.
Seats start at $10, so bring the whole family for kickoff at Protective Stadium as Coach Skip Holtz and the Stallions are running it back in Birmingham.
Doesn't get much more exciting than that.
Don't miss out on the hottest ticket in town.
Touchdown, Birmingham.
Buy your Stallions tickets today at theusfl.com.
Johnny was a schoolboy when he heard his first Beatles song. Love me do, I think it was, and from there it didn't take him long. Got himself a guitar, used to play every night. Now he's in a rock and roll outfit and everything's alright. Don't you know? Johnny told his mama, hey mama, I'm going away. I'm gonna hit the big time, gonna be a big star someday. Yeah. Mama came to the door with a teardrop in her eye. Johnny said, don't cry, Mama, smiled and waved goodbye. Don't you know? Yeah, yeah. Don't you know that you are?
Welcome back to the Ropes with TR3. Rich, can you hear me?
Yeah. Well, I was just trying to tell you that you speak, because shoot, I got tired of hearing the music Smitty was playing.
Nah, J. Cole had called us on.
I'm sorry, Smitty.
No, you good.
J. Cole called us on the IG. He told Joe he was 100% wrong.
J. Cole hot at me, man.
Yeah, he hot.
I'm not, Joe. I love you. I just think you're incredibly wrong with this take,
Okay.
and that's okay. That's gonna happen on this show.
I understand, but my facts are undisputed, sir. But go ahead. Reggie said you want to talk about the Titanic, sir.
Okay, and that's ignorant.
Well, let me say this. First of all, my condolences to the family of the was 5 people on there or 6?
5.
5 or 6. It was 5 people on there, man, and that's a tough situation, man. I get it. You wanted to go see historical boat, I guess, at the bottom of the deep blue sea, 2 miles down. You know, I get it. When you feel like you got money, sometimes you feel like you're invincible. I can say I feel like that sometimes, you know. But I'm gonna say this though, there ain't no way I'm getting in a minivan going down 2 miles with 12,000 feet in the water, and the only way I can get out is somebody from the outside unscrew me. And then you controlling me with a joystick?
Now, that's crazy.
No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. I'm not going down there. Like, if I want to see the Titanic, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm going to put on the movie.
I agree.
Because it like, everything ain't meant for everybody, man. Like, man, now, it's 5, with 4 different families, because there's a son and a dad down there. It's 4 different families having to mourn the loss of something that you ain't always got to do. Granted, people already been down there, but my thing is the contraption that they was on didn't pass inspection. Like a week or so ago, or like 2 weeks ago, or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So why are you taking these people down there? And that just lets me know something. We're either money hungry, we're greedy, we feel invincible. Like, these folks paid their money and I don't want to pay them back, or we're going to take them down there knowing the risk. And then, boom, now families are mourning the loss, man. But regardless, I'm not going 2 miles down where the only way I can get to that specific spot where the Titanic is, if somebody that's above water is guiding me. I can't guide myself.
I'm trying to see what somebody guiding them from. Who was guiding them from the remote control? Was they inside of the boat or the submarine?
No, it's a boat that is guiding them towards the boat. So, like, let's say when you driving blind, and then I'm telling you to make a left or go 300 degrees right or 2 degrees, whatever. Like, that's how they was guided. All of a sudden, boom, they lose power or whatever happened. Man, look, I didn't see the Meg, and that Megalodon scares the hell out of me. I'm not going that far.
Man, you know they got a number 2 coming out. Not to cut you off.
I think it already came out. I didn't see that one too. I'm not going down there.
I'll tell you what, bro. This kind of, and I just thought about this. This kind of remind me from listening to what you just said. It's kind of the Kobe Bryant situation. Like, that man knew he shouldn't have been flying. But you got people in your in your helicopter got big pockets. But now Kobe's not here and his daughter's not here. It's kind of the same situation. Like if y'all already knew y'all already had problems before, if y'all knew that it wasn't clear to go through and you couldn't see over this cloud that was, that was hanging down, or that, what was going on with the Titanic situation, that y'all just had a situation where it wasn't clear to go all the way down there. And you got somebody, I can't put my hands in somebody's life that somebody control me with a game controller. Ain't no damn way. Unless you playing Madden or NCAA, that's the only way you're going to be able to control me with a game controller. I'm not saying these guys made a dumb decision, because they probably made an emotional decision off of, let's just do this, let's have fun, this and that. But as soon as I would have seen that remote, oh no. And you telling me y'all the only people can get me out? Nah, it ain't happening like that. It ain't. But like I said, we hope these families, man, are able to I ain't gonna say learn from this, but to bounce back from this in a way that they get some type of peace, man. Because when you bearing a child, and the husband, I don't know if it was a husband or not. I guess it was a husband down there, because they all over the stepchild now, because he was at a concert.
Who cares, man? Like that man,
that young man alone, bro. Like
Cardi B want to speak out and say something, man. Who cares? That man don't have to be in the house. That man probably wanted to go out and get that off his mind.
Bro, the thing is, bro, they've done it before. You know what I'm saying? So this is like a first trial thing. This is like they've came back. Like it's been something that's been completed before.
And that's why I say it's the same thing as the COVID. Like they done that before. As far as flying the helicopter.
But that particular contraption did not pass inspection. So why are we going down here?
Yeah.
No, I agree. And what I read earlier today was that they've used this, like the whatever submarine they used before, and it's had like a similar problem, and they brought it back up. Like once they got, I think it was like 140 feet, they brought it back up because it was malfunctioning, and the controller was tripping, and they canceled the trip. So maybe they made some changes to this one, and they thought it was gonna make it or not. You know what I'm saying? But that's a situation, man.
And then what's crazy? The guy who owns the company, his wife is the great-great-grandparents of two of the passengers on the Titanic. You know, the scene in the Titanic where the man and the wife was holding each other in the bed before they went down.
Mm-hmm.
That's based on her great-great-grandparents.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Now, the research I was looking at, the dude that was over it last year, they fired him because he said we should stop doing this because we need to test these things more often.
So it's a lawsuit for the club, and it's going to be.
Oh yeah, that family gonna get that money.
I wonder, like, what insurance are covering them though? Like with that company, like what insurance would take that risk on them?
Probably nothing. That's probably why you sign a waiver.
Man, listen, man. Look, that's it for today, man. We'll be back tomorrow, man, with the Ropes with TR3. Y'all can find us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Spotify, TikTok.
Watch the draft tonight, fellas. It's gonna get real shaky.
Ooh. Oh, top 3 picks. Give me your top 3. Well, give me your top 2 right now, J. Cole.
That's easy. Wimpy, Brandon Miller, Scoop.
What you got, Red?
That's the way it's looking.
Well, listen.
Same thing Cole said.
Yes, sir. I agree exactly with you too, man. So listen, y'all can catch us tomorrow, man. We'll be here tomorrow, same time, 5 to 7. See y'all.
FM Cordova, 1260 AM, WYDE, 93.7 WDJC FM HD3 Birmingham, and 95.3 W237 EK Birmingham.
A vigil is being held for 3 car crash victims, and a Birmingham native scores in an international soccer match. This is Stuart Newsom with your Crawford Media News. Deputies with the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office responded to a single-vehicle car accident this past Saturday night. The Jefferson County Coroner's Office confirmed on Monday that the victims killed were all in their early 20s. Josiah Phillips, Anna Myers, and Ashley Wyatt died from the crash. All three victims were team members at the Chick-fil-A at the Grove. The restaurant hosted a candlelight vigil in their honor on Tuesday night from 7:30 to 10, which was open to the public, with chaplains available for prayer and counseling. A fourth passenger from the crash was taken to UAB Hospital for their injuries after surviving the accident. The country of Poland has an infamous 666 bus route which takes travelers to a resort town named Hel, spelled H-E-L. But after a series of complaints from some of the country's more religious citizens, this route will be getting a number change. The company that runs the Polish bus line announced it was turning the last 6 upside down in an attempt to make the route to Hell less controversial. Complaints claim that the route number was quote-unquote spreading Satanism. This route had become infamous among tourists, especially those from English-speaking countries, where Hell is just one letter short for the English word for hell. The route, which runs in the summer along the popular Baltic Sea coast of Poland, is set to officially change its number on June 24th. Birmingham native Chris Richards scores his first international goal in the CONCACAF Nations League final. Richards was born in Birmingham, but also grew up in Hoover, and after graduating high school, he traveled to Europe for a chance to play professional soccer in Germany, before traveling to the English team Crystal Palace this past season, which is the most competitive and lucrative domestic league in the world. This past Sunday, the U.S. men's national team won the CONCACAF Nations League title against Canada, and Richards played a major role in the victory by picking up his first career international goal. Richards said that his position as one of the best American defenders is something he does not take for granted, and he wants kids in the Birmingham area to know what his parents told him, which is, if someone isn't laughing at your dream, it isn't big enough. This has been Stuart with your Crawford Media News.
The views and opinions expressed throughout the day are those of the participant and do not necessarily represent the views and opinions of Crawford Broadcasting, management, or sponsors.
Hi, my name is Ryan Bourne.
And I'm Danica Bourne.
And we're the owners of South Coast Tax. We would like to thank our Lord for protecting us from evil. Psalm 91 states, "He is my refuge and my fortress, for he will rescue us from every trap and protect us from deadly disease."
South Coast Tax are Christian-based tax accountants and attorneys who specialize in releasing bank levies, wage garnishments, and filing complex tax returns. We are the leaders in acceptance of offers and compromise with awesome results.
We are also a small firm who will treat you like family and not just a number.
Call us today at 1-800-TAX-1176 for a free consultation, and we'll take the time to explain all of the programs that you qualify for in order to allow you a fresh start.
In John 8:36, so if the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed. And one way we can achieve that is by being debt-free. So let us help you today. Call us at 1-800-TAX-1176, and together we can help achieve this goal by putting the IRS tax debt behind you for good.
Make sure you tune in every Saturday night at 11 p.m. for the No Compromise End Time broadcast here on 101.1 WXJC.
Hear about what's happening in the world from a biblical point of view with the National Crawford Roundtable podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, and more, and online at crawfordmediagroup.net. Brought to you by Preborn, saving babies and souls.
We might not be a big station, but we got some big mouths. WYDE.
This portion of the show is pre-recorded, so unfortunately we will not be accepting phone calls at this time.
It's time for Alabama Unfiltered Radio, powered by 1819 News. To join the conversation, call 334-272-9228. Now, here's your host, Scott Beeson.
Welcome into the program, everybody. This is Alabama Unfiltered Radio. I'm Scott Beeson. Amy Beth Shaver's here. Sky is here. It is a Thursday here in the heart of God's country. The 22nd day of June.
Aren't you glad it finally is summer?
In the year of our Lord 2023. Is it finally summer today?
Yesterday.
Is today summer? Yesterday was today. Well, see, I didn't even care. I think Sky's probably with me. We didn't care. We're men. And we listen to women.
Right.
And we didn't even care when summer was going to begin because what's her name? Greta.
Oh, Greta.
Yes. Greta said we will be dead. And that was, we had 5 years.
5 years, and that was 2 days ago.
And that was like 2 days ago. So I didn't worry about the start of summer because I knew I would be dead. And look, I'm a little bit upset because I know that I'm saved. And this just does not look like what I expected heaven to look like. Not that I'm not enjoying the radio program.
Right.
But I was just expecting better since I'm dead and I don't know it.
But it's a miracle. We're still here.
It is a Christmas miracle that we are here.
Y'all know what is the funniest thing about Greta and her 5-year prediction?
What's that? That she was 12 when she made it?
She's been around for 5 years. That's the incredible part. Because I'm like, that rinky-dink girl, when did she start talking unnecessarily? I would have thought 2 years ago, not 5 years ago. I have reached that age where I'm in a time warp of some kind, and it goes unbelievably fast.
It does. But you know, the funny thing is they'll put us in the conspiracy thinker group and not her.
Right.
They take her seriously because Greta Thunberg said.
Well, she's from one of the Scandinavian countries, which is
so she's like Inga from Sweden.
Yes. So there's
Greta
the
Thunberg.
European thing. If you're European, you're already smarter.
Oh, absolutely.
And then if you're from one of the Scandinavian countries, you're smarter than the average European.
Well, that's because Sir Heil Hitler wanted those people.
That were the master.
They were the master race.
So we're giving a nod to the master race, folks.
Yes, absolutely.
Even with Greta.
Well, we are, and it's a mistake. But apparently, because as you see, I'm deep in the weeds of World War II and Hitler, and I'm reading War Against the Weak. And the guy was an absolute lunatic.
He was.
But those were his people. Greta Thunberg it's his people.
Like, and they're smarter than
so
us.
we don't even count. Like, I'd be dead.
You'd be
kind of dead.
I'm just one dead. You get two dead.
I mean, I don't even know anybody in my family that would still be alive.
Can make it through.
Yeah, no making it through. I would be thrown out in the outer darkness, and you'd just be useful as long as you were strong. But yeah. Greta Thunberg
let me just work
is
at the work
top,
camp.
Apparently, of the master race.
Does she, in spite of her ideology or any of that, her political beliefs, doesn't she just creep you out?
Yes, she creeps me out.
She is a creepy little real life Frankenstein kid.
Yeah, she's got crazy eyes.
Who is a
monster of the corn or something.
That was made by her mama and daddy. They made her into a crazy person. That's the thing. It was, oh man, you talk about heat. We got heat. And we're usually a few days ahead on our program.
We can't help it. You know, Scott, this is what we do. We're ahead of the curve.
We're ahead of the national folks. So we'll say something that could be controversial, might be condescending, probably true. And then people are like, what? I can't believe you. That's the mean thing. You can't be talking about her parents. She's not a mental case. And then finally, after a few days, the national pundits figure it out. But she is the product of abusive parents who told her apparently every day of her life that she was going to die.
That's horrible.